All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. It's 9:30 on June 24th, 2021, and what a beautiful past couple of days it has been, and another beautiful day today with these and then we had these clouds kind of roll in. You could see these clouds offshore. This is with that low pressure that's going to be forming along that stall front that's kind of making its way toward us. So it's kind of interesting, but we did have a beautiful day today. Another day to get to the Pine Barrens. And it was pretty spectacular this time in Deer Park. Yesterday we were in New Jersey, but today we were in Deer Park just looking at this amazing scenery. So this is what we saw actually off the to the south of us. Actually, it was completely clear, but I look in the distance around 4:30 in Belmore, and I see this. To the southeast, that is a cumulonimbus cloud that has formed offshore. Yes, there were some showers and thunderstorms that developed offshore, which is quite impressive to see this. Now, if this was nighttime, you might even get to see lightning, but that is a cumulonimbus cloud right there, another picture of the cumulonimbus cloud there. So, completely clear skies over us, and then these clouds kind of just, this bank just kind of rolled in. This is what it looked like here. This is this bank rolling in Lynbrook. And this train actually said Atlantic Terminal on it, and it did not stop at Lynbrook. I think it might be an express. I'm not sure, but you could see here. Look at this cloud bank again. This was around 8 o'clock in the evening. Really interesting to have just a line with clear skies, and then on the other side of the line, this cloud deck, and another picture of it right here from Lynbrook, and then one more of it this evening in New Hyde Park as the sun was going down. You could see it was starting to roll in on us, and now it has rolled in on us. As you can see, it's rolling in. So we may have a chance of a shower tonight. Let's look at the radar. This is what we have right now on the radar. So you can see there's some really light showers, that very light, probably not even going to reach the ground, but some very light showers associated with this area of low pressure that is off to our south. So before we get to that, let's talk about the weather we have right now out there. So temperatures are in the mid-60s. Dew points are still comfortable, mid-50s across much of Long Island. A little more humid as you head east. And then as you head west over Jersey, dew points also in the mid-50s, temperatures in the mid-60s. Let's go take a look at what our high temperatures were today. And I know we didn't cover yesterday, but, just figured, we'll get to it. So these are the high temperatures here for today. All right, so we had generally mid-70s everywhere. Not a whole lot of variation. Mid-70s. Jersey also, along the Jersey shore, you also had mid-70s in Toms River. So mid-70s pretty much everywhere for high temperatures today. And we go to yesterday. Let's see if I can roll this back to yesterday. I think I might be able to. Let's try. Let's see if I can show you yesterday's highs as well. No, sorry, I guess we can't show you. Yeah, so, here we go. So, generally temperatures also, highs were generally in the mid-70s yesterday as well. Mid-70s also in Jersey as well. So everybody had mid-70s, dew points low. We had a north wind to start, and then an easterly. A sea breeze actually developed in the afternoon. So we're going to look at some of these observation sites right now. So let me go back to latest, and we go to station plot, and we'll look at some of these observation sites to show you what happened yesterday. And I'm just going to pick the airports here. So here's Farmingdale. So if we look at the 3-day history on Farmingdale, you will see here that we had, go back to yesterday here, which was the 23rd, and you'll see we had temperatures reaching the mid-70s, northwest winds, and then the winds went to southwest. Now, there was some clouds around, a few more clouds. I guess that actually we had a few more pop-up cumulus clouds than today. I'll look at the MODIS satellite and show you. But we had a sea breeze develop in the afternoon. At Farmingdale, it looks like it developed around a little later, 5 o'clock actually. And today we started off with a light northeast wind in the morning, and then pretty much east to southeast winds all day, which kept the temperatures comfortable. All right, on Long Island. All right, we can look at another site. We can look at Islip, MacArthur Airport. And we got the same thing here. So let's go look at that, and you'll see again yesterday. That sea breeze coming in around 3 o'clock. All right. So temperatures only reached the mid 70s, and then that sea breeze came in. And today we had the easterly flow, keeping things comfortable. Okay, so let's compare that to New Jersey, because New Jersey actually wound up getting a better sea breeze than us yesterday. That's right. And I don't have an airport to use, so we'll have to just use this site here in Toms River, which is downtown Toms River. And we'll go to yesterday when I was in Jersey yesterday. So let's go all the way down. Wow. Jeez, the station takes a lot of observations. All right, it takes an observation every 5 minutes, actually. So, unfortunately, no airport readings, but you could see that northwest winds till around 1 o'clock, and then the wind started shifting to the east. There was a sea breeze actually that developed earlier in New Jersey, which actually kept the temperature a little cooler in Jersey. Only low 70s yesterday, low dew points. And today, looking at Toms River, again, the east winds kept them really cool with mid 70s. So, yeah, it was one of those rare times where you got to actually get a very good sea breeze in Toms River. Let's go look at the Wonder Map here. We'll also look at this as well, and we'll take a few more sites in here. So we'll look at Carl Place. Put Carl Place on the screen here. Right now, 66 degrees. Let's go take a look. So highs only mid 70s. Dew points nice and low, and just very comfortable conditions across the area today. All right, and I could go to yesterday too as well, if we want. We can move this back to the 23rd. Yeah, yesterday similar temperatures. So today, both days are pretty similar to each other actually. But you can see there's that sea breeze that came into Carl Place. Didn't really come in until 6 o'clock. All right. And if we go further out east to North Patchogue, where he's a little closer to the water, but I still don't think the sea breeze even came in his area. You know, I'm not going to show you. Yeah, I'll show you that. I mean, I'll show you that. Let's find North Patchogue. I know, because I didn't do a weather update, so now I got more to do, because I didn't do one yesterday, but I just was tired, and I'm still tired. 63, and let's see what it was. Yeah, so he got up into the mid-70s, low dew points. There were a little bit of a dew point spike, though, right here at this time, which is interesting when the wind's a little bit of a spike in the dew points up into the mid-50s, but you could see temperatures generally in the mid-70s, and I'm sure his observation is going to be similar as well. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to see. That was the lows. All right, I'm going to have to pull up the weather and hazards map again. See, I always forget something. So let's go look at New Jersey, and you'll see what I mean with New Jersey. They got a really good sea breeze. And even in the West Desert, we'll go to the West Desert. I bet you'd even made it there. So here's the West Desert. Let's see how the West Desert did today. Let's see. I bet you had made it even into the West Desert. We'll see. Maybe not. All right. Might not have made it into the West Desert. Now, let's see. Nope, it did. Mid-70s. That's all they were. Even in the West Desert, west of Toms River. You could see here, easterly winds kept the temperatures really cool there. Today would have also been a nice day to go to Jersey, but I was there yesterday. So here is yesterday, and again, it looks like it got to the upper 70s a little more in the afternoon there. So a little warmer yesterday. The winds were south, and they became east, and then the temperature dropped. All right, but you'll see that there's a difference actually between the when you have an easterly wind and a sea breeze in New Jersey. It could be much warmer on the west side of Toms River versus the east side of Toms River. Let's go take a look where now I was more in this area. All right, so let's go. I was more in this area when I hiked yesterday in Jersey. So let's look at Lanoka Harbor. All right, and you'll see that yesterday and today. Well, today was probably very cool. I bet you there. So first we start off with today. So temperatures. Well, I'm not buying that 78. I don't think it got that warm. No, I don't think that. I think that's reading too warm. Let's pick another station here. Kind of trying to find something close to where I was. Or we'll just do the Bayville station. All right, that's, I guess, close enough. Unfortunately, Miller Air Park is still down, which is ridiculous, but it unfortunately still is. Just waiting for this to load. So, yeah, very cool day there. Mid-70s. That's about right. So, similar to Long Island with the east winds. Dew points in the low 50s. All right, let's go look at what it was yesterday. And you'll see that sea breeze yesterday. Again, mid-70s. That's all it was, mid-70s. Low dew points, and you can see the sea breeze. You look here on the bottom at the wind direction, you'll see that they actually had a sea breeze start in around 11 in the morning. So, yeah, there was a sea breeze for much of yesterday when I was in Jersey. So that's why it wasn't too brutal. It was just the sun that was strong that made you feel warm. But other than that, the air was really cool, and which is a rare thing for Jersey to get, air that cool. All right, let me go back to the weather and hazards here, which I forgot about, and we'll go and look at and yes, we have another severe weather outbreak in the Midwest, and of course all this heat and dryness in the Northwest going on. But we are just focused on this. And it looks like we actually do have something over our area. Let's see what we have. Let's see. I'm trying to click on it says no active, but it looks like there is a coastal flood advisory in effect for us. So let me go to the low temperatures this morning. All right, so minimum temperatures. To get an idea of what the lows were across the island. So generally lows were in the 50s, mid-50s, but I do see 45 in West Hampton. So, yeah, there was radiational cooling in the Pine Barrens, and probably similar numbers for New Jersey, but of course we don't have Miller Air Park to report, but you can see some of these sites here in the Pine Barrens here, like Tabernacle 46 and Coyle Field 49. So, yeah, it got into the 40s in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey as well. So now that we're done with talking about the weather that we've been having, let's talk about the weather we're going to have. And I'll just look one more time. This is the Modus satellite here. You see here just a clear, crystal clear day. Just a few clouds on the north shore of the island, and a few maybe in Jersey over here. But other than that, I mean very few. Hardly a cloud. Now, when we go to yesterday, there was some more clouds that developed yesterday. We had more of these cumulus clouds popping up over Jersey. But then we had this sea breeze come in and actually push them back inland again. So it was kind of interesting to see. Yeah, and there's that cirrus again. And then we go to today, and you can see this is that cirrus again with that storm to the south. So now, let's start with the weather we're going to have. Let's go look at the models as we look at our next, our pattern starting to change. All right, and I'm going to end this weather update. I'm going to go through now to the weekend. All right, let's go. Let's go to our region here. Well, we'll move this along. Here's the GFS. You see that little impulse there. All right, that moves away. We have this. We still have one more fairly comfortable day tomorrow, and then we start seeing that ridge develop, that Atlantic ridge with the southwest flow, Saturday into Sunday. All right, slight chances of showers. And we're going to be dealing with a slight chance of showers, but the humidity will definitely be on the rise. Let's go look at a closer look. Let's go to the HRRR. 0 is the HRRR, and we'll show you what's going to be happening. So here's the HRRR, and you can see that showers, we may have a couple of spotty showers, mainly over Suffolk County in the morning, and then we're dry for the rest of the day. And then the next chance of rain, according to the HRRR, would be Saturday morning, where you're going to have a couple of scattered showers pop up, just heat of the day kind of things. All right, not really widespread, but what will change is the humidity. So when we go back over here, you'll definitely start feeling a little more humidity. So watch these dew points start coming up tomorrow. You'll see dew points already going to start getting into the 60s. It won't be terribly uncomfortable. You'll start feeling a little more humidity tomorrow. But then as we get into Saturday, you'll notice significantly a lot more humidity with dew points up in the 70s. Good news is winds are from the southerly direction, so that should hopefully mean a decent sea breeze for Long Island, which will keep us avoiding the worst of the heat. But we could have, in New Jersey or the North Shore, it will be hotter. So now, let's go to the temperatures. And obviously, we will not be getting as cool tonight with the cloud cover. Probably lows in the upper 50s and low 60s. Temperatures tomorrow, similar to today. Inland will be a little warmer, and then at the coast, it'll be a little cooler. And then so I have that muggy night tomorrow night, and then here we go with Saturday. You see some more heat over Jersey. So New Jersey's dealing with 80s, mid 80s, upper 80s. Long Island maybe only around 80, upper 70s. So it won't be too bad. And then I'll have to move this over to this GFS to see Sunday. And you'll see Sunday it's going to start heating up again, but mostly in Jersey. Long Island not heating up as much. And that's just because of the wind component. If we look at the winds, you see a southerly direction off the ocean. That keeps Long Island cooler, and New Jersey is going to be a lot hotter. So now let's go and look at the skies. Actually, I do want to look at one of the model, which is the NAM model, and I want to look at the precipitation on this. Actually, radar and wind precipitation. Let's go to the 18Z. Man, I don't have enough of that. Remember the NAM was showing that system for me, but you can see it. It's not really much of anything. Fortunately, it didn't develop. It's a little too early for that. But the fact that the model would even hint at a possible storm developing, this is just a weak, almost extratropical wave. But it's just very unusual the way it all formed. But let's go look at the skies now. All right, so let's look at the skies, and you see we're gonna have this cloud cover around, and we're gonna have it around tomorrow too. So tomorrow probably partly sunny, maybe a little more sun in the afternoon. It won't be a nice clear sky, and then Saturday, we're going to be dealing with the clouds around, and the chance of showers as we deal with that humidity. Let's go to the RGM. So here's the RGM for tomorrow. You can see those clouds move over us, and then maybe they get pushed away a little bit, but you can see these high clouds around, so it won't be a nice clear sky tomorrow probably, and then for Saturday we'll see a lot more in the way of clouds. Sunday we may have less clouds, especially toward the afternoon. But again, it's not going to be like it has been. Tomorrow we will talk more about the long range, but hopefully you got a chance to get outside and enjoy these past 2 beautiful days. You had to, because we're going to go back into the typical crap air mass that we get all too much of in the summertime. But boy, this air mass has been absolutely spectacular. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. I want to thank you for watching and have a good night.